Hello, everyone. Sorry for the 1 minute delay. I apologize. I was scrambling at the last second, but we're here. That's the important thing. It is Wednesday, November the 19th. It has been a crazy week so far, guys. Work has been extremely busy. Personal life stuff has been extremely busy. Just juggling all kinds of fun. But I want to be here with you guys because you guys are always a good time. Shell already in the chat says, I'm here. Welcome, everyone. Repost the live. Jack, howdy. Howdy. How's it going? Good to see you in the chat, as always. So, I hope that you guys enjoy the show. But before we get started, we are going to pull up the profile. As always, you can check out the profile. You can send me just a tip. Just your tip is always appreciated. It will help fund the program. Whoever gives me their tip first, maybe I'll include some kind of a special prize. You can also go to the website, guys. The website that was redesigned by our very own Siraj. It's way better than Linktree, guys. Siraj's websites he builds are way better. So get one built by Siraj. If you have a Linktree, get one of these instead. But you can see there, you can support me in many ways. You can buy me a cup of coffee because I'm a cheap date and I love coffee. Or you can just send me a tip that way because it's better than Super Chats, because Alphabet takes way too big of a cut of the Super Chats on YouTube for my comfort. So please show your support either through direct tipping on X or buy me a cup of coffee if you are on one of the other platforms. I would appreciate it. There is also some more of the redesigned merch will be going up shortly on the merch store. So check out the merch if you want to buy it. I'm going to have a section for myself. There will also be some merch from Shell. There will also be some merch potentially from Karen and some of the other people like Crispy. So thank you very much for the help with the designs, Shell and Crispy. You all are wonderful. But yes, please repost the live, guys. Won't let me repost the love for some reason. I know what you meant, though, Crispy. You meant live. I know. Also, you can check out the Men's Empowerment Network, guys. If you are going through a difficult time with relationships, with divorce, and or custody fights, reach out to me. I can help you. I've been through both, and I had very good outcomes with both. I can help you get a better outcome with yours because the legal system is not in your favor. Yeah, men just, they love dragging us in the court systems, guys. So we need to have the best opportunities and chances we can get. I can help you get there. You can also follow me on X. You can also go over to YouTube and Rumble if you're looking for a free way to support the channel. And you can subscribe to both. That would also be greatly appreciated, guys. Every little bit helps out with the algorithm. So if you can do that, that would be amazing. You can also see down here is our live schedule, Monday, Wednesday, Friday here with the evening update. You have Saturday with the weekly update. You have topic exchange Tuesday nights. We are also adding a Thursday night in there. Last night got postponed to Thursday. That might be a regular thing. We'll have to see. We'll confirm there with Gardner because it is his space. Shell and I just co-hosted. And Sunday, The Strange Journey Through the Bible with Shell and Christina at 4 p.m. on Sundays. Check it out. You also have the Patriot Dad family community. So check that out. I see the numbers are growing. We're at 13. Keep it up. But guys, we're going to kick this off. We are going to get into immigration. You got here, Pineville, North Carolina. Federal agents arrested a 15-year-old employee at his job site. Witnesses stated he initially ran and was caught, pinned down, and zip-tied. Are you okay with a 15-year-old being arrested on the job? Yes. Yes, I am.
Just handcuff him. Don't look. Just handcuff him. All right. Get him up.
Make sure everybody lets everybody know immigration is here in Charlotte.
Yes, and I'm strangely okay with it.
Yep.
And it says here, Jack says, who was actually in his 20s. Yeah, I mean, they always lie about their ages, guys. They try and tug on your heartstrings. They try and make you feel bad. I wouldn't care if this was a 6-month-old child. If they're here illegally, deport them with the rest of their family. I'm okay with it. They're not supposed to be here. You're a criminal alien. Bye. Like that's my stance on it, guys. I'm taking a pretty hardline stance on immigration these days. There are way too many deaths, way too much harm being perpetrated against our citizens at the hands of illegal immigrants that shouldn't be here in the first place. So, yeah, I'm okay with it. Deport them all. Deport every illegal. DEI is the only DEI I support. Charlotte, North Carolina, reposted with a link instead. You know what, Crispy? I will take it. Check said initially store owner statements estimated the detainee between 15 and 16s, but a subsequent correction from the manager placed him in his 20s, underscoring challenges and verifying details during high-profile raids. It's also difficult to verify the details of criminal aliens because they're criminals, and a lot of times they're here under false pretense. So there's that too. But you got this one. Charlotte, North Carolina ice cream shop says they were forced to close due to the ICE raids. As many as 90% of his customers are Latino, and they're hiding. He can't risk his employees being detained, so they're choosing to be closed. Interesting. Why are you worried about your employees being detained by ICE, sir? If his employees and his customers were legal, there would be no issue. This tells me everything you need to know. Yes.
Today I get to tell you on why we're closed. As you guys have seen.
Yes, Mr. Javier Morales, why?
There have been a huge impact and a huge growth in ICE detentions, Border Patrol presence here in Charlotte, in the Queen City. So right now, there's a lot of uncertainty. We have shut down. We are an ice cream shop that 80%, 90% of our customers are Latino. As of right now, I cannot take the risk to bring my employees to be profiled because a lot of
because of profiling, because, you know, we're racist.
Them speak Spanish. They look like me. I look like the profile that they're looking for. So it is a risk.
Are you an illegal, sir? Mr. Javier. Jack says automatic investigations and audits. Yeah, this guy's basically saying, please audit my business, which they should. They absolutely should, guys. Like, this is wild. When you look at the media is putting these people on camera to try and make you feel bad about the thing happening that you voted for. I'm assuming if you're in my audience, you probably voted for this like I did. So, good job, ICE. Good job. Good job. And then you see Van Swall here posting, hey, West Virginia, you are here. Welcome. Welcome very much. Crispy says hire legal citizens. Yes. Breaking, hundreds of construction sites are sitting completely empty in Charlotte today. Hundreds of them. Interesting. Many construction sites are quiet amid immigration operations. I wonder why that is. Interesting. Very interesting. Just empty construction sites. I wonder why. It's almost like they think there's no Americans that would swing a hammer. I used to work for a construction company. I know, it's hard to believe. I'm not a criminal alien, guys, but I might also be AI. But I did used to work for a construction company, and most of the people on the crew were white. Like, it happens, guys. Like, it can happen again. Jack says, oh, I feel bad. Bad that nobody has charged them with a crime for labor fraud. Yes, Jack. That's right. I also feel bad for that. And wokeness here with the ICE arrived in Charlotte 3 days ago, and the traffic has already plummeted, and there are 28,000 public school seats opening up. Is this supposed to make me feel bad? Because if it is, I don't. And then they're like, Homeland Security is just trolling people at this point. They are like, oh, bet. Look at traffic, guys. Look at rush hour traffic. Here's a picture. They're reposting someone's picture of rush hour traffic around Charlotte. Look at how good traffic looks. Crispy says they arrested 200 illegals. Doubt that would take down all construction sites. No, but the fact that they're arresting any of them is going to put a lot of people into hiding, which I'm okay with. They'll get found eventually. But I just think it's funny that, Homeland Security is trolling people at this point. I love to see the executive branch agencies and their accounts just trolling people. It's so much fun to watch. And then you get this. We have Charlotte, North Carolina teacher says that his class of 16 only had 4 students show up amid the raids. District had over 30,000 kids absent, over 20% of their entire student body.
Class typically has 16 students in it.
Also, why is it the male teachers always look like this? Like, can someone tell me why? Like, why can't there just be normal men teaching? Like men, not whatever this is. All this is a win for legal citizens. Love ICE. Yes, exactly.
We had 4.
District-wide, there are 145,030 students enrolled in Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools.
Okay.
On Monday, 30,399 were absent, 28,136 unexcused.
That is not an insignificant number, guys. That is a lot of unexcused absences.
While CMS doesn't break down the numbers by ethnic origin, Gillespie, a multilingual teacher, did.
Children
Okay.
and parents from
Multilingual.
Angola, from Vietnam, but the students whose parents come from Latin American countries were the students we were missing.
Dude, see, this is where they're like gaslighting people, right? They're not just Latin American country people that are being arrested by ICE. There are people that are here that have crossed the southern border. They have evidence of people from over 100 different countries of origin that have crossed our southern border illegally during the Biden administration. So they're definitely not all Latino. Like, this whole profiling thing is just liberals being racist themselves, guys. Like, nobody believes that all of the criminal aliens are like Latin American. They're not all Hispanic. They're not. And the fact that the progressives keep trying to run with this narrative just shows that they're racist. They're very racist. But no one is shocked. Thank you, Kylie, for showing up. It is good to see you in the chat. Happy to be here. Thank you. We're happy to have you. Crispy says they're coming from all over the world. What's up, MK? God, we're getting a lot of people up in the house. I love it, guys. Please repost this. Please repost the live. We're going to try and get these numbers up, guys. This algorithm has been kicking my ass for like a week. Let's see if we can turn that around. We got a link put in here by Jack. Let's see. Blind opening. Guys, if you post it, I will open it. Please don't abuse that. The stream might get taken down. But, all right. Did you know that in 1982, the Supreme Court ruled on a landmark case, Plyler versus Doe, which established that public schools could not deny illegal aliens from receiving a free taxpayer-funded education. Since then, hundreds of thousands of illegal aliens have siphoned tax dollars away from Americans to pay for their free education. Some estimates claim that around 620,000 illegal alien students are attending K-12 public schools at a cost of $17,277 per student. The U.S. is spending $10.7 billion a year to give free education to illegal. We must overturn Plyler versus Doe now. Yes, I'm giving that a like. Absolutely. Thank you, Jack. I'm actually going to bookmark this, and I'm going to add it to the show for -11-21. We will add it to Friday's show. I'm gonna bring this back up. Thank you for posting that out. It's good to see. I always like it when you guys in the audience send me good links. It's always a lot of fun. Gunther here. We're moving into government from immigration. Whew. Yikes. That was a whirlwind through immigration, guys. Hopefully we can get rid of the illegals as quickly as we made it through that section. But when you scratch the surface, this coming from our favorite senator, Mr. John Kennedy, about AOC. Let's see what he has to say about his about AOC.
Well, I think the Congress, and let me say, I certainly don't hate the Congresswoman. I don't hate anybody, but I've always believed that the Congresswoman is a creation of the media.
Yeah,
they just love her. They love her like the devil loves sin, man. I mean, they just. And I get why. She's attractive. She's pretty articulate on television. She's bold in her statements.
I like Jack's already calling it. Jack says, it's going to be good because I see John Kennedy. Yes. Absolutely. John Kennedy is one of my favorite senators. Kylie says, do you post reminders for upcoming ones? Would like to join more often. Kylie, I multi-stream, so I cannot reserve ahead of time very far. I tend to post about a half an hour to an hour prior to being live. But if you go to my profile, in fact, you know what? I will pick this back up here in just a second, guys. Be patient, please. Let's if you look at the profile, you can go scroll down. My pinned post is my live schedule. The evening and weekly updates are my live show. If you want to join more often, feel free. Also, the Tuesday topic exchange and the Sunday space, those are both spaces. Topic exchange is Questionable Gardener's show, and the Bible space is either Christina or Shell's, not sure which. I think it's Christina's show technically, but Shell and Christina do that one together. So check those out, and we will get back to the program.
But I've never heard anybody describe her as a policy maven. My experience with her is if you scratch the surface, you just get more surface.
If you scratch the surface with AOC, you get more surface. That's that's very well put, sir.
But it's clear that she has a following, and I don't think the loon wing of the party is the majority of the Democratic Party. Maybe I'm naive, but it's clear that the loon wing of the party is the loudest. It's clear that she leads them. It's clear that they are in the ascendancy. And
guys, I hope that AOC is the head of their party going into the next election cycle. Like, I'm crossing my fingers. I'm praying. I'm doing whatever it takes, guys. I hope, please run AOC for president. Please. Kylie says, perfect. Thank you. You'll see more of me. And you will always be welcome, Kylie. So it will be good to see you around the chat. Thank you. Let's keep going.
It's clear that until the more rational Democrats stand up to her and them, the chaos will continue.
Yeah, it will. And that's part of why I really hope that they nominate her. I think it will be so much fun to have AOC as the head of the Democrat Party. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm like, this is a non-left, like, wet dream, guys, to have AOC as the head of the left. Oh my God. That would be a slam dunk, Kylie. I agree. Well put, Senator. Well put. So we're going to get into, we had a visit from the Saudis to the White House. And they have committed to increasing their investment in the United States from $600 billion to $1 trillion. I've just been watching reactions to Austin Powers movies. If you don't watch Billy Binges or Melverse, their reaction channels, always fun. But $1 trillion. They had a meet up with Trump. Let's see what they had to say.
For the world peace. I believe, Mr. President, today and tomorrow we're going to announce that we are going to increase that $600 billion to almost $1 trillion of investment, real investment and real opportunity by details in many areas.
Sorry, nobody told me I didn't change the camera angle. Fail.
So your
What's
work,
up, holy buckets, we got a Ronald in the chat. Let's get it posted out there, guys. Post it in your favorite group chats. Post it on your Facebook. Post it on your Grindr, your Tinder, wherever. FarmersOnly.com. I don't judge. Christian Mingle. Post it everywhere. Let's get everyone in here.
For the world peace. I believe, Mr. President, today and tomorrow we're going to announce that we are going to increase that $600 billion to almost $1 trillion of investment, real investment and real opportunity by details in many areas.
Yes. Yes. Investment, guys. It is irritating, though. They are hating the trillions that he's bringing into the country. And how many trillions? Well, we'll get to that in just a second, guys. But our very own Robert Johnson posted this, so I wanted to include it. He posted out this post by Elon Musk. It says, I would like to thank President Trump for all he's done for America and for the world. It's good to see, as Robert there points out, guys, the gang is back together. It's so good to see Elon and Donald hanging out again. I hope their feud's over, guys. We got here. In 4 years, Joe Biden secured less than $1 trillion. In 9 short months, I've secured $18 trillion.
In 4 long years, Joe Biden secured less than $1 trillion. In 9 short months, I've secured $18 trillion to rebuild our factories, create hundreds of thousands of jobs, and bring back those beautiful words, made in America. So think of that. He did less than $1 trillion in 4 years, and in 9 months, we've done more than $18 trillion.
It's so good. The best donations, the best investments. The heads. You always got to love the heads, guys. 18 trillion in under a year versus less than 1 trillion in 4 years. I think, oh God, the AI is getting good, guys. Look, Joe Biden did manage to secure his helmet one time. Somebody's obviously not happy about the H-1Bs. Joe Biden presidential library is an ice cream cone. That would be wonderful. 18 trillion, a little off. It's okay, Crispy. We'll take a few handfuls of trillions of dollars. What's the difference between a few trillion between Freds? Says in an incredible victory, also the U.S. trade deficit under President Trump plummets to a year low.
Trade balance for August, as Andrew pointed out, very many weeks late, comes in at minus 59.6 billion, which means that the balance is a deficit. It's very close to what we were expecting. But when you consider that minus 59 is kind of the new mark to pay attention to, that is the low line of the year. That is the smallest deficit of the year.
That is a monthly deficit, guys. So it's still a lot, right? It's still a lot. But it's good to see that we are setting new benchmarks, new levels to shoot for, new levels to beat. But the deficit, every metric that was impossible suddenly happens under Trump. From Luca, yeah, guys, the winning, I'm not tired of it yet. We need to keep winning on this one, though, guys. We need to keep getting that deficit lower and lower. It's still way too high. But the trolling keeps going up. I love to see the trolling, guys. This kind of trolling, hilarious. The hallway outside of the Oval Office, you have 45, you have 46, and you have 47. What do you notice about Biden? He looks kind of strange, don't you think? Like, I think that's the real Biden presidency. The auto pen portrait, guys, is one of the funniest trolls in existence. I love it. Also, Ronald, if you're still in the chat, hang around. I have a couple of stories about nuclear coming up, so keep your ears open. We go into some Roz alerts. This about the Epstein files. Best troll of the century, Jack. It is definitely up there. 100% up there. House Speaker Mike Johnson is trying to tell us that releasing the Epstein files without restrictions could pose a national security risk.
Nope.
Don't care. Nice try. Nice try, Mike. National security. What are those implications, Mike? How about we just release those things? Like, I don't trust the list anymore, but I just want it out there so people can just shut up. I think that'd be great. Like, that's probably worth more to me at this point than the list is. You also got to remember, like, we just found out this last week that, as Sam here points out, he was an intelligence asset. He was in charge of the largest honeypot operation in human history. We just want the pedos brought to justice. Yes. And also, you got to remember, the Democrats were consulting with Epstein on how to take down Trump in the last election. So, like, you tell me why I should trust anything. Release it, even if it topples governments. Yes. It's like, do you care if releasing it causes broad impact?
Nope.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, just a big nope. Let it out. Let it all out, guys. Air the laundry. I don't care who's in it. Air it, especially if it topples governments. From Jack. Jack is based as hell in the chat tonight. You got this one. Epstein files unanimously approved by the Senate.
Previous order of the Senate having received from the House H.R. 4405, the Senate will proceed to the consideration of the bill, which the clerk will report.
H.R. 4405, an act to require the Attorney General to release all documents and records in possession of the Department of Justice relating to Jeffrey Epstein and for other purposes.
Under the previous order, the bill is considered read 3 times and passed, and the motion to reconsider is considered, made, and laid on the table.
And, yeah. So apparently, they are reporting that the bill was approved and is officially headed to the desk. It said the live chat on my end is all screwy. Seems it is every show now. I cleared my cache, updated the app. I don't get it. I don't know either. At least that's on X. Okay, well, Now Shell is also over on YouTube, folks, supporting from all three platforms. Everybody should support from all three. If you want to open 3 tabs, I would love all of you. Get those numbers up. Yeah, we're going to see. We're going to see, guys, because they've said all kinds of things. Their messaging has been all over the place when it comes to Epstein. So we're going to find out, I hope. But we're going to leave government and go into corruption, which is essentially the same thing. But Gavin Newsom belongs in prison. This is a News Nation report that proves Gavin was lying about the Palisades fire in court. Moonlit Orchids, X has been wonky all week. Might have to do with that Cloudflare outage. Might have knocked a couple of things loose, but it's good to see you, Moonlit.
Hi, Elizabeth. Well, it's really shocking, and ultimately it comes down to 2 really big questions. Number 1, did state mismanagement ultimately cause the Palisades fire? And did they lie about it in court, lie about all of it in court? And these new documents that we've obtained suggest that that's absolutely what happened. Now, this all began in the early morning hours of January 1 when an alleged arsonist started the Lockman fire. And we know underground embers reignited 6 days later, starting a second, more devastating fire. That was the Palisades fire. In response to a lawsuit from over 3,000 Palisades residents alleging the state failed to monitor embers from that initial fire, Governor Newsom's office told News Nation the state didn't start this fire. That was an arsonist.
Huh. Weird. On the record saying the state didn't cause it because they weren't monitoring embers. No, it was an arsonist.
And the state wasn't responsible for responding to or monitoring this fire. Now, in new court filings, the state goes further and says the Palisades victims cannot allege that the state had notice of the Lockman fire because it never had notice. State records show a call at 12:27 a.m. on January 1, but with the rest of the incident report redacted, completely blacked out basically, including their response to that call.
Why would the government need to redact the contents of a 911 call that they say never happened? Curious. Because if the call never happened, wouldn't it not exist? Why would you need to redact it?
But a Los Angeles Fire Department record tells us all the details.
And the LAFD's records show not only did the LAFD notify the state just after midnight, the state sent a park representative at 1:46 in the morning on January 1, and that state park representative arrived on scene at 4 a.m. on January 1.
Interesting. So they lied.
Now that
Curiously curious, yes.
Los Angeles Fire Department incident report shows what the state will not, that the Los Angeles Fire Department
Oh, look, there's records. See, the city, this is where it's fun because we have multiple levels of government, the state and the city of Los Angeles, that are pointing fingers and trying to dodge responsibility because nobody wants to own the clusterfuck that was the response to the Palisades fire. So each agency is encouraged to keep documentation, to point the finger at somebody else. So it's fun to see the state try and say, look, bro, we didn't know. Just to have the LA Fire Department turn around and go, here is an exact timeline with call history that shows you knew and shows you also sent somebody to the fire. It says their ETA 45 minutes at 03:19. So just after 4 o'clock in the morning, the state representative would have been there.
Contacted the state after midnight on January 1, and a state park rep arrived on scene by 4 a.m.
It's almost like they wanted to burn all of the homes down so they could steal the land and repurpose it.
If the state had no response.
Almost.
Responsibility for this land. Why are they sending a state park rep?
That is a very good question, Roger. Because they're probably responsible.
The state is playing hide the ball. They're not being transparent with the public.
We're shocked.
Tell us that you sent a state park rep. Tell us what that state park rep did. Tell us.
The state park rep probably never showed up because they stopped by, they probably got a hooker or something. Because government agents never seem to do what they're supposed to do.
On the next day, January 2, that you sent another state park rep who directed firefighters and said they couldn't bulldoze.
Oh, and now you're going to get in the way of how they respond to the fire. Is that water you're drinking or moonshine? Well, just jealous if it's not moonshine, Crispy. I'm sorry. It's water. It always is. Everybody accuses me of having this be moonshine. If it was moonshine, I would be cooked by the end of the show. Would you do that with moonshine? That would be crazy. Crazy, I tell you. And if you answer yes, I have questions. But yeah, guys, they're lying. The state is straight up lying. They knew about it. They're covering it up, and News Nation had the report. Crispy says, damn. Yeah. Sorry to break your heart. I know. Tara Bowl pointing out Hakeem Jeffries on the Epstein emails. Oh, I don't know who that is. That's weird. Why would I be mentioned?
In a bipartisan way.
Well, let me ask you about you, because the White House has been highlighting an email that I'm sure you've seen today that Jeffrey Epstein got in 2013. They say it shows you were soliciting money and dinner from an Epstein. The email was not sent from you. It was sent from a political consulting firm called Dynamic SRG that says, we are thrilled to announce we are working with Congressman Hakeem Jeffries. Shoot us an email or give us a call if you would like to get involved. What's your response? Do you recall that email being sent to Jeffrey Epstein from that team?
Of course I don't. I would never have knowingly communicated with Mr. Epstein, who was an intelligence asset and helping the Democrat Party against Trump. How would I ever know? How would I know?
Yeah, of course, I have no recollection of the email. I've never had a
the plausible deniability, guys. I knew nothing about it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Conversation with him.
Oh, God. Dollar Tree Obama is getting worse. Like, he just looks more tired. Even CNN is screwing him up. Usually they just like increase the orange and the saturation for Trump, but like they are making him look real bad here.
Never met him.
Or he just looks bad.
Know nothing about him other than the extreme things that he's been convicted of doing.
That's the only thing you know about him. You've heard no rumors, no backroom talk, no conspiracy theories, only the things he's been convicted of. That's all you know. Bullshit. Excuse me. Time of year, sinuses.
And that's why, I'm just strongly supportive of the effort, backing the survivors to make sure that everything can come out, whatever is in those Department of Justice files.
Did you support them coming out under Biden? Did you support them coming out under Clinton or Bush? Did you support them coming out at any other time in history? Oh, only after Trump prosecuted him. Oh, okay. So only after he was prosecuted by Trump. You guys are clowns. All of you. Just the whole lot of you. Clowns. Like I didn't even read the comments. KJW with the bullshit meter. Yes, I knew nothing. I know nothing. Yeah, I have no involvement, no recollection. That's right, Crispy. I have no recollection, nothing to see here. Holy crap, Tim Burchett's going off. Let's just watch the video, guys. Tim Burchett's always a good time as well.
Thank you, Proud Paul. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Brian.
Kylie says he has one of the most punchable faces I have ever seen. Referring to Hakeem Jeffries. I know the chat is delayed. I know. Crispy says, I only accepted money because I didn't know where it came from. That's right. I just thought there was a nice, innocent, small dollar donor out there sending me millions of dollars. I never asked questions. Why would you look a gift horse in the mouth?
Somebody asked me if I was going to wear my jacket up there, and I said, to quote the immortal
Oh, you don't need to apologize, Kylie. The chat delay is a well-known problem when you're multi-streaming, so like I get it.
Words of Henry Winkler when he played the Fonz, I always rumble in this jacket because that's what we're up against. This is a fist fight, folks. Now, first, I guess I need to thank Chairman Stiles and the committee, the House Admin Administration Committee, for taking this up because I realize what we're up against.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can see there the Chiron right above his name. This is for banning congressional stock trading. This is why it's in the corruption section, folks.
this is, everybody talks about this place being a dadgum swamp. It's not a swamp. A swamp is something cool God created. It filters water. Animal life lives and flourishes around it. This is a sewer. This is created by man.
You know what, Mr. Burchett? That is fair. That is fair. Everyone in the chat from now on, from this day henceforth, the swamp will now be referred to as the sewer. Thank you for that correction, Representative Burchett.
And it needs to stop. We've, for years, Congress has been using hardworking American taxpayers' money to get rich. Dadgum, it's got to stop. America knows what the heck's going on.
Yes.
Everybody wants to knock Pelosi. Heck, she's not even in the top 10.
Jack says, super based. Never again do we refer to the swamp. It will be the sewer because the sewer is a creation of man.
Get on that Unusual Whales site. This is pathetic, folks. We all know what's going on. Congress knows what the hell's going on, and it needs to stop.
Yep.
This body has been enriching itself on the taxpayers' dime for too dadgum long, and it's got to stop. This place is crooked and is crooked as a dog's leg.
I've been told that's really crooked. I don't understand the reference. I know that like a dog's hind leg has that real big bend in it. I know like in golf, there's like dog leg left, dog leg right. It's like I know dog leg is used, but like I'll just take his word for it.
That's an old East Tennessee saying, but it's the truth, and it needs to stop. America knows what's going on. We're in committee meetings. We hear things before y'all do. We can make those connections. When you see a member of this body making 400, 500, 600 trades a year, you know something's wrong. Everybody.
Yeah, they're selling and buying based on news that is not public yet.
Everybody ought to do like I do. I got my buddy Tommy Siler who invested in my mutual fund. I ended up having to cash it out because my daughter's going to school. I'm not a wealthy man. But look, this thing is broken, and it needs to be fixed. And this is the right avenue to do it. And I want to say something. I'm going to get these guys mad at me, but I really don't care.
We don't care either. Yes, bold honesty. I'm here for it. He's funny too. Yes, he is.
They can't vote in my district. This thing ain't going to
He's like, I don't care what they say. They can't vote me in or out.
pass. If we're going to pass something in the House, and then guess what? The Senate will either, one, not take it up, or they'll come back in righteous indignation and say, oh, we need to make this stronger, something totally ridiculous, and they'll send it back to us.
And they'll poison pill it.
This is a scam that's being played on the American public, and it needs to stop. Let's quit with this nonsense. Let's give America a reason to trust Congress for once in our miserable lives. This is our chance to stand up and say, we hear what you're saying, America. We're going to fix this dadgum problem.
Yes, I agree, Mr. Burchett. I agree. But I also, like you, have no confidence that Congress will actually pass this. It is a bipartisan grift, though, as our very own Questionable Gardener here points out, guys. Top stock trades. Each bar shows the change in stock portfolio value from 2023 to 2024. In 1 year, Republican has the highest percentage gain. But look at it. It goes back and forth, guys. It's Republican and Democrats that do this. Do not let them play the game of partisan politics. Time to clean out the sewer pipes like an endoscopy. Is that like an anal endoscopy? What is that? Or do you mean an endoscopy? I like the analscopy. Clean out the sewer pipes. Gardner also with one of the last posts here under corruption, guys. USAID funded European climate initiatives. Europe funded American climate initiatives. It's all one giant collusion. Fact is, It's a massive network able to establish itself with little or no attention is alarming in and of itself. Guys, Europeans are funding U.S. riots. U.S. people are funding European riots. It is all a big circle jerk of billionaires funding disorder and chaos. We can't let this stuff happen, guys. They talk about foreign money in our elections and foreign money in our politics. Guys, this is really, really bad. It is. Like, it's really bad. So, thank you, Gardner. Thank you, members of Doge, for helping to expose this stuff, because that's what you're doing. And we applaud you. This was also something that happened over the last few years. Guys, Gunther here posting out for us that Democrats let in 20 million illegals into America to be counted during the census so that they could get House seats. They say the Republicans are gerrymandering and a threat to democracy, but both sides are doing this crap. Guys, both sides are doing it. It's not just one side, it's both. Like, don't let them play the R and the D games. Like, just don't. Also, I have that coming up in the culture section. Gardner in the house. Our very own questionable Gardner. Welcome back to the chat. Yes, Jenica is now officially one of the mods of the Doge community. Doge is the best thing to ever happen to government. Crispy, I am in complete agreement. But guys, don't let them play these partisan games. It's not a R problem. It's not a D problem. It's a government problem. It's a corruption problem. And the United States is not the only country dealing with corruption problems, guys. This is a global problem. This is a human condition, a soul problem, right? People that have access to power tend to be corrupted by that power. We see it from Asia to Europe to all over Africa and South America, Central America, North America, everywhere, guys. Everywhere there is power that is concentrated in a centralized government, you see the exploitation of the people, and you see corruption and theft, and then you see the suffering of the people. It's a thing that we need to fix, guys, and Doge is doing what they can to help expose it. So thank you to all the people in Doge. Thank you to Big Balls, who was in Doge and helped out, who took a licking and kept on ticking. Thank you to Jenica and all the people over there that are mods in the Doge community, guys. If you are not in the Doge community, go check it out. Go join up today. Gardner is one of the mods. Jenica is now one of the mods. Our very own Mike Johnson is one of the mods. Sam, Conservative Alternative, is over there, one of the mods. I know I'm forgetting a couple of them. Nomad is one of the mods. And there's one more, and I cannot, it's going to, Elon Musk is also a mod in the Doge community, guys. So check it out. We're going to move on to the crime section because it's very similar to government and corruption and crime. So I always put them right in order because they're somewhat related. But there's one, another multi-arrest. This is a man with 22 prior arrests, reportedly setting a woman on fire aboard a Chicago train last night. And yet, J.B. Pritzker says Chicago is safe and doesn't need the National Guard.
All happened just before 9:30 last night on that Blue Line train. Chicago police tell us a 26-year-old woman got into an argument with a man that police believe is 45 years old. That argument turned physical, and at some point he threw liquid onto that woman and set her on fire. The train ended up stopping at Clark and Lake. The man took off running. Now, she was able to make it out of the train, but then she collapsed. Police say the fire was put out before the fire department got there. She was rushed here to Stroger in critical condition.
Another woman on another train lit on fire. Why? We don't have to live like this, guys. If you notice, it's happening in these blue cities. What is another common thing in blue cities? Do you know what they don't let you do? You, the law-abiding citizens. Do you know what they don't let you do in these blue cities? Throw it down in the chat. What do you think is one of the key things that they don't let you do in these blue cities that opens you up to this level of violence? Our very own Favorite West Virginian here has a very good top comment, guys. Crazy that they keep electing Democrats. Guys, these big cities do it constantly. Every couple of years, they elect more Democrats. The Democrats make cities worse. They then say, I need more of your money, more of power. They do stupid things. They don't fix it. They make it worse. Then the next cycle, they say, give me more money, give me more power, I'll fix it. They don't fix it. It keeps getting worse. But in the meantime, they promise you free stuff so that you'll vote for them. Like, that's the Democrat voters, guys. They can't be thinking more than one layer deep. Like, if you look and do the same shit over and over and over again, you cannot tell me that you're not crazy. Right? The definition of insanity, the colloquial definition for it is to do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. Guys, if you keep voting Democrat, you're going to get the same shithole cities. Because the only thing that fixed any of these cities is when they sent the National Guard or federal law enforcement in there and got control back and started enforcing the laws that the Democrats refused to enforce. Because all it takes, guys, is to enforce the laws that we already have on the books. You don't need more laws. You don't need less guns. You don't need any of this stuff. You just need to enforce the law and then keep the offenders in jail. It's pretty simple. Matt Van Swole is constantly posting about repeat offenders, especially in Charlotte. The dozens and dozens of them he posts every week. The Democrats and the Democrat elected and appointed judges continue to release these people back onto the street to terrorize you, to make you scared so that you give them more money and more power. We need to stop, guys. We can't keep living like this. Our women are being set on fire, for Christ's sake. Like, can we just stop? And then you have these wonderful parents. I'm going to use parents with air quotes because holy crap. California parents decapitated 2 kids, forced younger ones to look at the mangled bodies. Like, guys, this is evil. Just evil. This is the stuff that makes me wonder how people can be against capital punishment. Like, you have literal monsters doing stuff like this. I don't understand how people can be this evil and this depraved. I don't understand it. Yes, evil absolutely does exist, Crispy. You are correct. You have this one, guys. This is a 2-part little clip. First part shows you the setup. Second part shows the follow-up. It says, woman and child beaten, seriously injured after being attacked near an elementary school in Chicago. Again, Chicago, guys. Wonderful city. JB Pritzker says, there's no problems here. Shell says, 172 viewers. Repost the live. Everyone share it everywhere you can. Yes, please. I would appreciate your all's support. Posting out the live stream to everybody you know and everybody you care about. Even the people you don't care about, guys. We'll talk to them in the chat. Although the last time we had to put somebody in their place in the chat, it caused a global YouTube outage. Poor President Camacho. He never saw it coming.
Junior! Junior! Bitch! Hey, fool, don't touch my brother, fool. Oh, hell no, those ain't nasty as fuck. Look at them bitches, bad crackhead. Other bitches more.
I don't understand a damn thing that's being said so far. Also, guys, this is not appropriate behavior for adults. Like, I don't even know what's happening. Like, this is weird behavior.
The little kids in them, not the big kids. The big kids not touching them. I'm saying, what? Smash that bitch on my brother. Damn!
Okay, so now they're attacking the adult, which is crazy. Crispy says, still won't let me repost the live, but I did repost the link. Not sure what the issue is. Might be on my end. Don't know. Why are they always so loud? I don't know. It's a good question. It really is loud, though.
Hey, Phil, let my homie go. Let my motherfucking homie go. Let my motherfucking
Okay, so a group of children is accosting a adult woman and a child in a pack. Like this is strange pack behavior. Why can't you ever just fight somebody one-on-one? Like, whatever happened to like a little bit of honor in fighting? Like what? The woman with sickle cell and is pregnant. Oh God. Oh, that's bad on multiple levels. Kylie said it's like watching the Detroit news. It kind of is, isn't it? So now they're all jumping on the kid. And they're still beating on the lady. Did they just steal her wig? That's just cold. She probably paid decent money for that. Can we give that back? Like, what are you going to do with somebody else's... What are you going to do with somebody else's wig? Oh, and they took her phone. Damn, that's messed up. Crispy says they come in packs. Yeah, apparently. It's kind of messed up behavior. But then you get this follow-up. This follow-up. Mother responds after her son is allegedly linked to the assault on the pregnant woman and her 2 children.
You know the whole city of Chicago looking for you, right? You and your little friends. Because you was grown yesterday. You were grown. And you was going to jump somebody.
Okay. Questions. So mom decided to record herself telling the son that he was wrong.
So now they looking for you. You know that, right? You know I'm not helping you, right?
Okay. You get some credit for saying you're not going to help him. Where's the dad? Why is the dad not giving that kid an ass whooping? We need fathers in the home, people. You can't let this behavior go unchecked. This deserves a serious ass whooping. Now, not like beat him up, right? But like a serious check of character needs to be happening right now. Trying to backtrack, yeah, that'll teach him. Yeah. My whole point though is she's too calm. She's recording it for her own clout on social media. Like, guys, this isn't how you handle it. Like, she's just trying to get attention off of her kid being a dirtbag. Like, I don't know. West Virginia says, so some morals in Chicago. I would reserve judgment on that one. I don't think so. I literally think this lady is clout chasing, trying to get like TikTok attention for their son's misbehavior. 100% Jack says this is their culture. Yeah. And then we got this. Ryan Wedding going to get some charges.
And seized. Approximately $3.2 million in cryptocurrency has been recovered.
Oh, well, and they always say crypto is so good about avoiding the government.
And over $13 million in physical assets has been confiscated.
Okay, that's a lot.
Wedding is also accused of murdering a federal witness.
Ooh, that escalated. Crispy says the problem is no fathers are in their life. That is a huge problem in any family, but it's a very big problem. You see the incarceration rates in the Black community, and you look at the single motherhood birth rates in the community, and you see almost a very good comparison. When the single motherhood rates went up, crime rates and incarceration rates went through the roof as well.
After he was indicted in 2024, he used a Canadian website called The Dirty News to post photographs of the witness.
Hey, what's up, Cody? What's up, Patriot Crew? What's up? Good to see you. Say C star sparkle heart smiley face. Check it in.
And his wife
Oh, Jack, getting based. Jack says, yeah, Pam, where are the Russiagate arrests?
In order to locate him.
Fair question.
Which ultimately succeeded. The witness was gunned down in a restaurant in Medellin before he could testify against Wedding. Today, we're unsealing a new indictment, charging Wedding with 2 additional counts of witness tampering and intimidation, murder, money laundering, and drug trafficking.
Okay, so a few more charges coming his way. Yikes. Also, as Kylie points out, my kids have no father. He passed away. My kids wouldn't ever act like a fool like that. They would know I would kick their ass. Good. That's what I like to see, Kylie. Yes, there are outliers. Yes, there are very good single mothers. Yes, absolutely. Good work. I commend you. Trust me, single parenthood is not easy. We have a couple of single parents in the chat. I'm one of them. Being a single father full-time. Yeah, it's difficult. It's not easy. So keep up the good work and make sure you whoop that ass if it needs it. Because I think that's one of the main things that we see as a challenge, especially with single mothers, is that people are too nice to their kids. You should absolutely love your kids, but love your kids enough to discipline them and give them standards. That's the important thing, guys. They need boundaries. Crispy so fresh. Sea Star Sparkle Heart smiley face. I think I got that right. Thank you very much. As you can see, we are live. Please check out the profile. You can leave me just a tip right there. Send a tip. You can also check out the website, guys. Other ways to support me right there. You can check out the community. Come join the community, folks. Patriot Dad family right there. We will be posting clips taken from the long shows. I also have pinned in my profile. You can see there our lives. These is going to have to be updated. You can see here Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the evening update. Saturday for the full weekly update if you miss some of the shows during the week. Tuesday, topic exchange. We are now doing Thursday. We had court Wednesday morning, so that was pushed. And Sunday, Bible Space with Christina and Shell. Guys, make sure to check it out. Just use the parentheses, Cody. Check. You're not my supervisor. Don't tell me how to live life. But I'll do my best. We get into science and technology, guys. This first thing about tech, we had the outage. X had an outage. It was a huge global Cloudflare outage. Caused X as well as many other internet services to be unavailable for a period of time. So that was fun this week. Let's try to not do that again, huh? Also, we have this updated algorithm. Thankfully, Alpha Fox, one of our very own friends here from the channel, put out a little bit of guidance for you, because with Doge Designer, yes, if you share or interact with any content, the algorithm assumes that you like it and you want to see more of it. So if you click on and respond to rage baits, if you click on and respond to the weird vegans and PETA, you're going to get more of it. It is discouraging people from wanting to comment on things, myself included. There are a lot of topics, a lot of people I disagree with that I would love to give counter arguments to, but I don't want my entire feed full of Harry Sisson. So I don't anymore, and I kind of miss doing it. My impressions are down significantly because I'm not doing it, but I also already have a feed full of PETA, which I, from henceforth, declared is an acronym for people eating tasty animals. Make sure to send that to them at every opportunity you get, because animals are delicious. But just remember, guys, it will keep people from commenting on things that they have a dissenting opinion about. I don't really like it. Says here, he says, my feed is full of liberals and trans stuff. Well, stop commenting on that stuff. But they're such easy targets. Alpha, I don't want to stop commenting on them. Kylie says, I miss it bad, but I don't have Harold in my feed anymore. I know. And then you got this retard finder posting this one out just for a little more guidance that you might need for your woes with the new algorithm. Trans retard posts a selfie and address, 1,000 likes in 30 minutes. Krasenstein posts a retarded take, also 1,000 likes in 30 minutes. Any conservative account posts a banger, 10 likes. The algo is retarded. He has declared, everyone, that the new algorithm is retarded. It will probably take a little bit of time for it to get better, but I don't like it right now. Cody says the nativity of the Theotokos means it's fishy animal eating season for me. Ah, fishy animals. Yes, they're still animals and they still taste delicious. So don't forget, people eating tasty animals. Anytime you see PETA, guys, people eating tasty animals, don't let them forget. Try need to weigh likes over comments. Oh. I don't know. Gardner is really good about algorithm stuff, guys. If you have a question, just reach out to Gardner. He'll probably know the answer. We have a couple of updates from this wonderful New Glenn launch. It's very difficult to see the scale of this thing because it's very difficult to see that those are actually people on the deck of the ship, and this is just the first stage. Yes, Gardner, they need two-way likes over comments. Yes. Cody says, I like beef the best. As do I. I tend to eat beef and rice every day. But guys, you can see down there by the legs are some little itty-bitty specks. Those are actually full-grown adults. How big are they? Well, see those little feet? See how the feet look really small? Well, when they stand next to the really small feet, the feet are actually quite big. MK says, that's more my kind of PETA. Yes. Cody with a bunch of steaks. I do love me a good steak. But yeah, guys, you can see this rocket is massive, like Starship. Like, look at this. Like, just, it's such a big rocket. This is a full-size human. This is not a midget. This is not an ant. This is a full-size human. Beef is the superior meat. Yes. Next story. If Ronald is still in the chat, you're going to enjoy this one. The U.S. Army has announced its next steps on the Janus program for next-gen nuclear energy. As part of the next steps of the Janus program, the Department of the Army has selected 9 installations for consideration in which to site a micro-reactor power plants. Yes. It's my favorite. The Defense Innovation Unit released an area of interest to solicit commercial solutions for advanced nuclear power technologies, guys. Hell yeah. Crispy says, if we weren't meant to eat meat, God wouldn't have made it taste so good. That is true, but he also wouldn't have given us these canine teeth and the incisor teeth in the front of an omnivore's face are for cutting meat. Your molars are for grinding things like silly vegetables that you should have fed to your meat. So, eat more meat. Yes, guys, the U.S. Army is soliciting designs from commercial solutions for nuclear power. And then you get here the Office of Nuclear Energy from the Department of Energy, one of my favorite accounts. One of my favorite topics, guys. I love nuclear power. Nuclear power is wonderful when it's used for peaceful purposes. Great to see the U.S. Army's work to power the U.S. military bases with advanced reactors, says this quote. This is another big nuclear energy win for the Trump administration and our nation. Our office looks forward to collaborating with the Department of War on the development of advanced nuclear reactors that can boost energy security and resiliency at U.S. military bases across the globe. Yes. MK, yes, our teeth were meant to eat meat, and our bodies need all the nutrients and vitamins in it. It's vitamins and nutrient dense, high in protein and the animal fat. Because when you see a juicy steak and your mouth starts to water, that is actually your body craving the nutrition that is in animal fat. Yes. Keep eating animals, guys. Absolutely. And this last one in science and technology, guys, an update from Breaking 911. Just remember this from POTUS. It used to be global warming. They did the global cooling thing, and then they just said, we can't keep up with this. It's too much, so we'll go climate change. We're covered. If it rains, it snows. If it's warm, it's climate change destroying the world. Yeah, guys, none of it has happened. We've spent the last 50 years with decades of one hoax after the next, It is all just a mechanism to take money away from you to give to politicians' friends, to line the pockets of a politician's spouse or somebody else who's working for an NGO that is funding or researching something. They don't actually want to fix these problems, guys. They could have fixed these problems decades ago. Build no more nuclear reactors. Problem solved. Jack says, I didn't eat meat until my first pregnancy, and my body said, give me all the meat. Jack, I think you had at least some meat before you got pregnant. Just saying. I haven't looked back since. Well done, Jack. Well done. That one piece of meat got you on, got you hooked. I'm sorry, that was inappropriate, but funny. Cody says, beef steak is literally good for your whole body. Yes. MK says, well, I want to stay, y'all. We are all frozen. I hope you get unfrozen, MK. That's unfortunate to hear, guys, but these hoaxes need to end. Let's see if there's some good memes. Why is China concerned about climate change? Because they already have a communist government. Guys, it is a communism revolution. That's the whole purpose. This meme is based as hell. Yes, the witch is burning. Bill Gates patents a device aimed at halting hurricanes. Yes, what could go wrong? The left's climate change experts. It is a bartender and a high school sophomore. Yep. Shell says nuclear energy for the win. Kylie says, I'm a bacon lover like Mom Donnie. I see what you did there. That did not come out right, so never mind. Okay. But yes, the climate change experts, guys, they don't know what they're talking about. It's all crap. So we're just going to move on. We're going to move on to culture. Derek Evans posting this one. Before politics, I was a teacher. I also went to prison for January 6th. That's right, Crispy. Your brain runs on fat from animals. Yes, it does. So that's probably why the vegans and the lefties are so retarded. Did I just say that? Anyways, we're moving on. I say that to say, I've seen both institutions up close and personal. Public schools resemble prisons more than any other institution. Reform is not enough. Abolish the entire system and rebuild it from scratch. Oh, you know what? That has music. So we're going to play this in the post-YouTube section. So we'll get to that. Don't worry. From Derek Evans himself. We have two Derek Evans videos, actually. So this also in culture. Mr. Star Spangled MAGA. Starting in 2027, 8 to 16-year-olds must use a booster seat or pass the 5-step seatbelt fit test. An 8 to 16-year-old. These people are retarded. That's ridiculous. Mom, Dad, please move out of California. They're just silly. Derek Evans, it's almost Christmas. So here's a very good idea, folks. I read this one before we went live. I want everybody in the chat to do this with their family. Said it's almost Christmas, so I encourage every parent to ask their children to name 3 gifts they received for Christmas last year and watch the blank stares. Guys, if you asked your kids right now, name 3 things you got for Christmas last year, do you think they would know? No. Well, my son just said no. My daughter said yes. Okay, sweetheart. All right, we're going to test it. Stay over here. You're not allowed on camera, but come here. Okay. First of all, little guy, what did you get for Christmas last year? I want 3 things. What are 3 things you got for Christmas? You know?
No. Actually, yeah.
What?
We had presents and we had a gingerbread a Christmas tree and we had a gingerbread house.
Okay, so you had a Christmas tree, you built a gingerbread house, but what did you get for presents?
I got the gingerbread man.
Okay. All right, come here, kiddo. All right, you got that, so come here. Come here. No, I'm not going to. Okay, I'll put it on camera, but you tell me. Okay, so this was. So that was one of them. Do you remember anything else you got for Christmas? It's not your birthday. Your birthday is in June. No. Do you remember anything else? What were your presents, though, kiddo? Do you remember? Okay, and? She doesn't remember. She remembers one thing. That's it. Mine would know because they're older. That's fair. And a book. Which book? The book that I don't read or don't do. Okay, fair enough. That's two. Anyways, so Crispy says, I can't wait to see a 16-year-old driving in a booster seat. Yeah. How does that work if you're the driver? That's actually kind of hilarious. Oh, MK says, mine would know because they're older. That's fair. Kylie said, Crispy, the Krasensteins ride in a booster and they're grown adults. I don't think the age limit matters for them. I think they're not over the weight limit. They'll probably be in booster seats for the rest of their life. But anyways, the rest of this, after my kids woefully failed this test, says, then ask you, where was the last time your family went on vacation? Hey, kids, where did we go on vacation last? No, vacation, when we traveled. Where did we travel? Oh, see, they knew. They went to California. They went to go see Nana and Grampy. See, right away, they knew. Kids need presents, your presents. They need their family's presents, not more presents. I love this message, guys. MK says that they tend to always want new cowboy boots or work boots. I mean, that's fair. If they're doing real work, that's a perfectly acceptable present. But yeah, guys, kids don't remember the shit that you gave them for the most part, but they do remember the time you spent with them. So keep that in mind. Crispy says, WTF. I don't know what about, but we're going to go with it. Questionable Garter, welcome Data Republican to Team Doge. You can see there, guys, Department of Governmental Efficiency Community. Data Republican is now a moderator. It's good to see, guys. Good to see. Congratulations, Jenica, as Robert Johnson, also a moderator of the community and head of Fireside Media. She burst onto the scene and played an absolutely pivotal role in building the tools that expose staggering levels of waste, fraud, and abuse in the federal government. She continues to be one of the strongest and most fearless voices on this platform. After discussing it as a team, every single moderator unanimously agreed we are proud to grant her the honorary moderator status in the community right alongside Elon Musk. Welcome to the mod team, Data Republican. Garter says, I don't remember what Patriot Dad gave me, but he spent time with me. Guess we are all kids. I don't have a button for it, but it would be, aww. Thanks, bud. I appreciate you. Aladdin had a couple of things in here, guys. Aladdin says, in the coming months, I will be releasing one of the most powerful stories I've worked on, along with video interviews featuring Ukrainian women who opened up about the harsh truth. They feel that they have almost no future and barely any place in society. I told them about Jenica Pounds, Data Republican, in the United States, how a woman with no vocal cords who is non-vocal became one of the most commanding and influential voices in the conservative movement, a living reminder that silence does not mean powerlessness. Stay tuned. Hey, go to Doge and click on the mods. The best sandwich ever. Yes, I also saw that as well. Okay, fine. We'll go to communities. Give me a second. Guys, please. Thank you. Okay, this is what was just requested. We went to the Doge community. He is self-plugging. Yes, you are plugging yourself, which sounds wrong, and we're going to just continue. These are the moderators of the Doge community, guys. We have Robert Johnson, our friend. Conservative Alternative Sam, our friend. News Nomad, our friend. James Jeanette, that was the one I forgot earlier, our friend. Elon Musk, the Questionable Gardener, and Data Republican, guys. Look at that gorgeous sandwich right there. That is one amazing sandwich there, Gardner. Does that make you the meat? And Elon and Jenica are the buns. Is that how that works? I think. Yeah, James is who I left. I'm sorry, James. I don't see you around as much. I'm sorry. I need to respond to your content more. Then I'll see you in my feed more often. So that's my bad. My bad, yo. You got this one from Native Patriot. Oh, how the turns have tabled, folks. You see all these gym videos where men are caught ogling women and how they're just so bad for it. Well, guess what, guys? We have a man working out and oh, look what we just caught. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, she's like, I got caught. Oh no. MK says that's a good bunch of people. Thank you all. Yes, it is. I don't know what universe this is, but definitely got me in the feels today. Yeah, you know what? We're always proud of you, Gardner. It's very good to see you, as always. It's always good to talk to you as well. Hopefully I'll catch you tomorrow. But guys, what is happening? Curious. She's like, I'm just gonna go. And we're gonna leave that and get into memes. We are almost through it, guys. Make sure you are posting out the live stream to everybody so that they can support you and me. I'm the regard in that group 100. I think you meant retard. I'm assuming regard. I regard you highly if that's what you were going for. But this one's funny, guys, because I have two monitors right in front of me, and this happens all the time. But I'm always losing the cursor between my two screens. Monitor 1, monitor 2. Where's the cursor? The cursor. Stay absolutely still. His vision is based on movement, and it is, because then you sit there and you'll wiggle the mouse. You're like, wiggle, wiggle. There it is. I found it. Oh, this one's good. Crispy says, Kylie, you're funny. Did Krasenstein eat you out on a booster step? What? What is happening in my chat? Alpha Fox, what the word? What is the word, guys? Right here. Christine Emba posting an opinion piece. Why do Americans want guns? It comes down to one word. Everybody in the chat right now, I want you to write one word in the chat that you think that they are talking about. And please don't drop the N word. Don't get me banned. That is not what it is. I'll tell you what it is in a second. I'll tell you what my word was for it. But please don't get my channel demonetized. The system won't show retard. Okay, I had to use the word regard. Fair enough. I knew what you were saying, though. Kylie says, ew, Crispy, I like men, not little girls. Oh, Kylie with the jokes. That's good. Freedom, protection. These are good answers. I chose tyranny. You know, because it's to fight tyranny. That was the first word that came to my mind after everybody's first word that came to mind when you saw the author of the article. Don't try and say it wasn't you. If I could tell Karen's not in the chat. Constitution, rights, protection. Personal protection is 2 words, but I'll give it to you. Give me liberty or give me death. Sith Master Dad in the chat. Yeah, guys. Defense. Absolutely. These are all good answers. Guys, we have this one. The memes. They do not stop. Right to bear memes. Can I buy you a drink? Sure. She's not interested. Says, quiet, piggy. Oh. Did you hyphenate deer season, Gardner? That's 2 words. You trying to find the loopholes. I see what you're doing there. But yes, tell the piggy to be quiet and go home. Go home with your nice conservative lass. That too. Tyranny or zombie apocalypse. You forgot to hyphenate that, MK. Because if we're playing by Gardner's rules, you can just hyphenate everything and it counts as 1 word. Let's check to see if we have anybody with some submissions. I see a crispy. Ooh, we got some crispy memes. Let's check it out. Solitude is dangerous. It's very addictive. It becomes a habit after you realize how peaceful and calm it is. It's like you don't want to deal with people anymore because they drain your energy. Yeah. That's a much more like serious, normal take than I'm used to from you, Crispy. But this one also, I can't zoom. Oh, no, I can't zoom. Okay, good. We're going to zoom on that one. It says, when you're driving home and you have to poop. When you're having an epic battle with your stomach while trying to make it to the truck stop. Yeah. Every now and again, guys, that does happen. Whew, that's rough. It says, what do you get when you eat peanut butter and baked beans? A fart that sticks to the roof of your ass. Oh God, the mental visual that comes from this is wild. Oh. I just can't. Oh God, if somebody tops that, I might just die. In the world of physics, this number is famous as the approximate value of the fine structure constant. Oh my God, a fart that sticks to the roof of your ass. I can also see Crispy with this one. Shit, bro, I almost gave an F. Yeah, that's dangerous. Oh my gosh, what happens in the shadows? Great show. Yeah, guys, if you send it to me in a meme, I will post it. From Musk to Dawn, from Enemies Productions, promises made, promises kept. This is a neat little meme. I like that one. From Musk to Dawn. Crispy, I guess, just letting me have it because he hasn't posted a couple in a while. At some point, your father went out looking for hoes, and one of them was your mother. Okay, Crispy. Well played. Says, today we have great success. Very small Borat, meme. Sure. This one, guys, because sometimes you need a Nike symbol to just say, just F it. What, bud? Hang on a sec. I got to give him a piece of printer paper. Hang on a sec. He wanted a piece of printer paper to color on. But yes, guys, just F it. Sometimes. Jesus, Crispy. Says, hold on, I'm searching for a F to give. Yes, I'm sure you are. Oh my gosh, this needs to be on a shirt like now. The top half spells love you, the bottom half spells F you. Oh my, how many of these? Are you still sending me memes, Crispy? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a flying F that I don't give. I feel like there's a common theme here, Crispy. Are you okay? Says, oh, you hate me? Join the club. There's a weekly meeting at the corner of FU Street and Kiss My Ass Boulevard. I feel like there is a field that is very barren where all of your Fs are grown, Mr. Crispy. Said, you bet your sweet ass. You bet your sweet ass I miss the effing olden days. Yeah, grandma's based. She gets it. Oh my God, Crispy. Crispy. Smell your fingers. If they smell like weed or pussy, life ain't that bad. Enjoy the little moments. Oh, I think we have one more from Crispy, guys. This has been quite the number. It says, a man of memes, a man of dreams, a man of effed up times, it seems. No worries here. I have no fear. Trump is fulfilling our dreams. It's an interesting poem. Very poetic. West Virginia sent a couple. Okay, I'm down. We have two from West Virginia, so we'll get this one pulled up. It is this. Blue cities voting Democrats, right? Nope. Or they're done. I get it. Blue cities are done voting Democrat, right? No. No, they're going to keep doing it because they're dumb. And then you have this. We have to put the fire out the American healthcare system since Obamacare kicked in. Yeah, guys, the Unaffordable Care Act really set us on a trajectory to just burn the whole system down. It's almost like what they want to do is to burn the whole system down. Almost. Almost. Then we got a couple from Gardner. I've always wondered what inspired Ethereum's logo. It does kind of actually look like an empty wallet. What does it say? He's practicing writing, and he chose to copy the first thing he saw, which is my new video switcher from Rode. So he practiced his writing. Get up, no. And he was from this. So like he saw this box sitting there, and he's like, "Bet I'm gonna." Like he did a pretty good job. Good job, bud. You can get one. Shell says, good job, buddy. That's right. Here says from Sarah Rose, you hang up. No, you hang up. I'm glad to see they're back together, guys. It's wonderful. What a great Christmas card. I mean, it actually is kind of a nice Christmas card. Might not be necessary, but like I don't see anything wrong with it. Getting a little snack in. Right on. Good job. Yes. Thank you, Jack. Gardner and Jack and Kylie, you are popular there, little man. Everyone's saying, good job, bud. And then you got this one, guys. I don't know. Please send the meteor. Dear meteor, we are ready. Sincerely, the Earth from Outlaw Patriot, guys. This is the butt baby. If you didn't know, they are selling for $300 a 13-inch baby that you can insert into your rectum and give birth to as a trans woman, also known as a man. I'm just kidding. The show's not over. But guys, that's wild. Like, absolutely wild. Carter says you're welcome. LOL. We all project our dreams into reality. It's nothing unless you believe in them. That's fair, Crispy. Jack with a couple of posts as well. No way. Jack sending in some posts as well. We got my Tesla robot. When I tell him he's got to hold a flashlight for my dad again. Oh, the robots are going to be so unhappy about some of the mundane tasks that we ask them to do. All the things we don't want to go, we don't want to do. We're going to be like, "Hey, very expensive appliance. Please do this." But make sure to say please. You don't want them to remember that you were somebody who didn't say please and thank you. The videos never posted Monday. What videos? Please specify. Oh, from your, hang on a sec. Let me look. Yes, thank you for the reminder. I will double check. Also, this one real quick, also from Jack. Very based. Miss New York 2025. Because Mom Donnie. So, yeah. The Miss New York from 2025 will probably be wearing, and no, the answer is no. They did not. You can see here, they're just a bunch of 0-second blank videos. So, I don't know. If you want to try resending it now, maybe it'll work. Just send it once, please. I don't need like 18 copies of it. What, bud? What are we doing now? He's just writing things from things he sees in the room. So we have my Canon camera, Daddy, my Rodecaster video, my iFixit toolkit, and A-E-I-O-U. Oh, you're practicing your vowels. Oh, good job, buddy. Good job. Very good. Miss New York. That's right, Crispy. Was very good. You sent on the ether webs. Understood. Is it supposed to be... The only thing I see is the live chat post. Is that what you're referring to, Gardner, or is it something else? Shell says he's awesome. I agree. But guys, we are going to drop YouTube. So anyone watching on YouTube, if you want to see the additional content, guys, go over to Rumble, go over to X, watch there. The next couple of things have some music in them, so I cannot show them on YouTube. It will demonetize the entire stream. It will take down the live stream. So make sure that before you leave, not that one, that one, make sure before you leave that you check out the profile, send me a tip, support other ways. Go to patriot.org. You can support there. Support by joining our community. I see we have gained another member. Thank you very much. Also, you have the live schedule, guys. Check out the live schedule pinned in my profile, but head over to X or YouTube because we are about to drop YouTube. Or sorry, head to X or Rumble because YouTube is gone. Bye.